A client of mine had a matter in EFCC, and he was telling me, he said they had foreign investors who were ready to bring in dollar into Nigeria to invest throughout the last 4 years of President Buhari's administration, that a top minister in government was asking for bribe. What is in it for me? Before they will allow those investors bring in the fund. And that was consistently happening in CBN. It is still happening today in some cases.
It's not just your client in the last 4 years. I can tell you that the same is currently happening.
In this under Bola Tinubu?
Well,
nothing has changed.
Whether my client are talking to President Tinubu is another conversation entirely. But there are people who wants to bring funds to this country in hard currency. They have to. Are
we cursed in this country?
One of them approached me.
What is going on?
One of them approached me in Germany and say, "What is the problem with your country? We have funds we want to give to your country because of the advocacy you are pushing around the world, but can't we give this money to your country without paying any bribes? Must we pay bribes to help you?" It is so insane. I talked about 4 years ago. I am telling you of what is happening today. December 2023. You see, like I said earlier, people we trusted to come to government to help us. Maybe they directly trust others or indirectly trust others. Nigeria is bleeding because of the trust that we have given to our people, our leaders, to help us come out to come out of economic quagmire. Unfortunately, they've turned themselves to economic vampires, sucking the vitality of our economy. See, if we don't receive this help between now and 2024 December, forget it. Naira will be equivalent of what Tanzanian shillings is. And for you to know, it's about 2,250 to $1.
If we are not careful.
If we are not careful to receive this help, and people take away their greed. If there's anything President Tinubu should be talking about now, he should talk to people who wants to invest. Some of the move around that people are seeing, investors are seeing, and the upgrade that we have seen in some reports coming from Fitch, coming from S&P, coming from JP Morgan, they've started yielding some results. There are investors that want to come. Even there are some that say, we want to give you money at no interest for 30 years. 0% interest rate. We are willing to sign. But approaching who in government? Those who would say, if you give us, we need 2% of $5 billion, of $10 billion. How are we going to move forward? If people wants to say, we will lend you money at no interest, but you need to bribe us, how does it work?
What is in it for them?